Welcome to another video, A Walk with Phil, and today I'm in Bridgnorth Town. A bit different from West Bromwich. Let's just have a little bit of a walk around, a small walk around the town of Bridgnorth, and let's have a look at some of the shops. But I'm actually in the High Town area of Bridgnorth. It's a very old town, and you'll find that a lot of the buildings still remain. A lot of historical buildings, some of them dating from the 1640s, and today it's a Sunday afternoon, so I thought, well, let's have a look, see how busy it is. And it's a very warm day, many people sitting out on these street side cafes I can see. It's a very pleasant place, and as I said, there's a lot of history here in Bridgnorth. Yeah, just have a look over the other side of the road there with all these shops. There's a lot of old black and white buildings there, and yeah, sure, there's a lot of history to those, I'd imagine. Ahead of me, in this building in the middle, that's the old town hall. Yeah, so there we've got, here's the town hall. Is the clock working? I think it is, 20 to 2. Today in the town hall, it looks as though they've got some crafts displays. And yeah, let's go and have a look, shall we? Let's go and have a look at the craft stalls. I'm not one for crafts, but there's generally something going on inside this area of the town hall. There's a few stalls here, craft stores, look. Glass ones. Soft toys. This one looks popular. No, I don't think there's anything to get too excited about in there. And what you find as well when you come to Bridgnorth, always bikers. So look at some of these bikes. Yes, one of the things about some of these old market towns, it's on a Sunday, it's biker day. Let's look over the road. Another old building over there, just ahead of me. It does look very much like a bank, doesn't it, that one? It's got the word house on there, but I can't see what it once was. But it's, as you can see, it's now empty. It could have been a pub. I'm sure somebody will know. We've got one or two charity shops along that side. But as I said earlier, you know, it's amazing that the amount of buildings, historic buildings, are still standing here. And remarkably, they have still got a bank over there. There's a Lloyd's Bank on the corner. And another good thing about Bridgnorth, as far as I can see, there's a lot of inns, pubs, you know, places to eat. And on a nice day like this, they sit outside, as you can see ahead of me. Here at the Print Works on my right. And also the Royal next to it. Here's Wetherspoons here, which is called the Jewel of the Seven. Just ahead of me is one of 5 gates that surround the town of Bridgnorth. Let's just have a quick look at this one. I think this is a Northgate Museum now. It's on the plaque, it's got the Northgate 1740. It was originally built in 1265, and Northgate was the only one of the town's original 5 gates to survive. Yeah, it was rebuilt in 1740. Those are men's hairdressers. Now that's an interesting one. Are we going to see Turkish barbers here in Bridgnorth?
Yeah.
I've never noticed that one over there before. Auctioneers and valuers over there. You don't see many shops along this town that are shuttered and not trading. They all seem to be all doing something, all open. And most of them are open today on a Sunday as well. This is Whitburn Street down here. Just up there ahead of me you can see St Leonard's Church. No longer a church actually, it's now under the Conservation Trust now. Their services I believe stopped in 1976 and they usually use it now for craft fairs, fetes, jumble sales, that sort of thing. You can see a sign of the white building goes Broseley to the left. Yeah, St Leonard's Court is up there, where the old grammar school used to be. And as you can see, many people sitting outside on the side, on the pavements, enjoying the sunshine. There's the Crown here on the right. As we look over there on the left, now I'm not 100% about this one, but where this is Betfred over there, I'm not sure, but did that used to be a petrol garage? But might not be in our time. Might have been a long way back. I read somewhere that was a petrol garage where there was 2 petrol pumps either side. Yeah, it's very busy as you can see today, as you would expect.
Where is Mama phone?
Okay, so there's this side of the street now. Actually, there is a big shop there that's to let. Yeah. Okay, there's the town hall again. We just come through the centre of it. They've got plenty of shops here for the locals. We're here. We've got Tesco Express, Holland and Barrett over there. Yeah, there's plenty of good shops here. And we got something there called the Central Shopping Court. And we'll have a quick look, see what's actually in the shopping court. The shopping court, let's have a look. Yeah, you can see there's another little eatery there, the Bakehouse Cafe. Well, mobile, world, jewellers, hairdressers. Okay, we've got St Mary Street down there. Yeah, we've got another pub or two down St Mary Street. And yeah, look at these black and white buildings here, eh? Yeah, look at these buildings there, look at those. Ahead of me, that white building straight ahead, that used to be called the Barbican Building. And where it says Fresh from Nature straight in front of us, that used to be a shoe shop, Collins, and toy shop. And yeah, one or two shops was in there, but we got a charity shop next door to it. This other white building just here on the corner, I think that was a hotel or pub or something. It used to have a billiard hall in there. But all these were long ago, in long ago times. Everything moves on, doesn't it? But now we've got some, looks like original stone steps there that goes up to the Bridgnorth Tailoring and Alteration Shop. Oh, we've got another bank here. It's not been closed down yet. It's the HSBC on the corner. Just there on the corner, there's the original market hall, which, when it was opened in 1902, didn't seem to be very popular with market traders. It was used as the old market hall for a time. It was very Italian. Look at that. It's a fine building architecturally. But I think it got converted into some shops in the end. And you can see the tower up there as well. It's a big, big building. quickly have a look down this road here. This is the cartway. Cartway is quite a steep hill, goes down to the bottom and then you go right and goes even downhill even more. So you get down to Low Town. It's called the Cartway. It was believed that there was at least 20 pubs used to be down there in the Cartway. But only one left and it's called the Black Boy. A few shops there. Okay. There's Lisley Street down there. The Shakespeare Hotel, another very old pub. You can even see the building, how old it looks. Now what we've got here next door to the market hall, this is the post office. It's got a date up there of 1901. So when this was built and the market hall was built, they built very similar time. So now I think it looks like it's the Bridgnorth sorting office, and we got another old pub there, the White Lion. There's a few, really is a few old buildings down this particular road. And they've got the old 50s signage there. Look at Stourbridge, the A458, Kidderminster, Wolverhampton, and as we point down towards down to West Castle Street, Shakespeare Inn. Yeah, that's a very old place indeed. Okay, Phil, that's Parish Church. The parish church is down there of St Mary's. Okay, folks, so I think I'll just a quick look up here. This takes us towards the Cliff Railway. See the old antique shop there on my left, or very old clothes shop I should say. Don't know if it's new stuff. There's the old registry, dog grooming. Okay. These are all houses here. They must love all these tourists walking up and down in front of their houses, eh? The old bakery here on the left. Obviously it wasn't a bakery anymore. Okay, so a quick look down here. It's Beaumaris. All these little narrow walkways between the shops and houses. And we got the some stoneway steps there. Some of the longest steps here in Bridgnorth. It goes down a long way. Yeah, it's all right. It's a good walk down, but I think walking up would be a different matter. The stoneway steps, the longest steps there are, that takes you down to Low Town and to the River Severn. Castle Terrace up there. Okay, there's the cartway. More cafes here. Okay folks, so what I'm going to do now is just go have a quick walk through the castle gardens. These particular gardens were opened by Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Kent in 1957. In these gardens is the site of the old Bridgnorth Castle, which the locals tend to call the Leaning Tower of Bridgnorth, and you can see why when you have a look at it. Okay, so yeah, it's just here on my left. I'm sure there must be some very contemporary drawings of what this castle once looked like, but all I remember of it, all I've seen of it, is this pile of ruins here. There's been a castle here since 1101, but when the Civil War came to Bridgnorth, and it fell to the parliamentarians in 1646. The castle was destroyed, and all that remained after it was destroyed is this heap. And of course the explosion caused this particular part of the tower to lean quite precariously. It does always look as though it's going to topple over, doesn't it? And just over there to my left we've got a bandstand. Okay, we'll just have a quick look up there again. There you go. There's a bit of a wishing well over there. There's the bandstand. Not sure how often it's used. Okay, we've just left the castle gardens now, and there's a sign there with the times, and opening and closing times of the gardens. And just over here, ahead of me, just over this wall, you can see the station to the Severn Valley Railway at Bridgnorth. That'll take you into Kidderminster, passing through Highley, Arley, those sorts of places. Okay, so this is Castle Walk now, and Castle Walk was built on the edge of a ridge of sandstone, and there's cannon steps. Lots of these steps around, you know. Yeah, Castle Walk has got a lot of these old style street lamps with lantern style at the top. A few benches along here in the shade, and you need a bit of shade today. It's very hot today. We're walking up towards the Cliff Railway. Okay then folks, we've just come to the end of Castle Walk now. I'll just pan you over there from where I've just come from, and if you look just here to my left now, you can see the Cliff Railway, and the view here showing you the view here showing you the River Severn. And King Charles I actually came here in 1641-42, and he said it was the finest view in the kingdom, and he then proceeded to plant a mulberry bush somewhere around here. Yeah. Okay. Didn't see Low Town. And we just pan you to watch the Cliff Railway. Okay then folks, that's the end of our little walk around Bridgnorth Town. Hope you enjoyed having a look around the town, and if you did, hit the like button and also hit subscribe, and also hit the notification bell for future videos, and I'll see you on the next one.